The story titled Tears of Love episode 16. Please watch, subscribe, like and share. Let's go. When Diana walked into the office and announced to her husband that he had been sacked from the establishment, he was taken aback. He started wondering what gave her the power to make such a pronouncement. However, he saw that Diana looked serious and wasn't joking. "I said you have been sacked. You are to move your things out of this office immediately," Diana said again to make sure the things she said sank well into Takena's head. "And what powers do you have to sack me? Are you the owner of this company? My friend, will you get out of my office before I call the security people to throw you out like a criminal? Who gave you the audacity to come in here and give me orders? Are you out of your mind? Leave this place before I place a call to the security," Takena said. His voice was very loud as he stood up from his chair and spoke to Diana face to face. "When you finish ranting, you will still pack your things and leave. There is no going back in my decision to sack you. If you are done shouting, you will still do as I say. Your time is up, and you are fired." Diana continued to emphasize the fact that her husband can no longer work in the establishment. "What has come over you? Are you now mad or something? How can you sack someone in a company you don't own? How can you sack a staff you didn't employ? You can't sack me because I don't work under you. Please go home and look after your baby before I have you arrested because I don't want to detain a nursing mother," Takena said lividly. "I actually have the powers to hire and fire in this company. And I have come specifically to show you the way out." Diana fires bad, refusing to keep her mouth shut. "And who gave you such powers? Or is it because you got pregnant for Jones? Is it because you are the white man's baby mama? Do you think that gives you the power to order people around? I'm not one of the people you can order around," Takena said. He picked the phone beside him and placed the call to the chief security officer of the company. Within a few minutes, the security man arrived in the office. "Throw this woman out of this building. And make sure she never enters the company premises again. She should never be allowed into the company premises ever again. Have I made myself clear?" Takena asked. His voice was loud, showing that he was very angry. "But sir, I can't do that," the security officer said. "What did you just say?" Takena asked. He was surprised that the security man refused to carry out his orders. "I said I could not throw out Madam Diana." "I'm sorry, sir, but my hands are tied," the security man said resolutely. "Why is that so?" "Who tied your hands? Why can't you throw her out? Why have you refused to do your job? I should warn you that refusing to carry out my orders is insubordination, and it carries heavy consequences. Be warned. Do your job and throw this woman out of this compound," Takena repeatedly said. "I can't, sir. She is the new branch managing director, and I can't throw out my own boss," the security man said. What he said made Takena laugh out loud. Who made her the branch managing director? Who dash monkey banana? Who in their right senses would make a baby mama the branch manager of an important company like this? Takena asked, still laughing. "It's actually true, sir. Here is a document to prove that she is the new branch manager." The document came directly from London, the head office. "You can take a look, sir. It was sent to my mailbox yesterday," the security man said. He handed the printed paper to Takena. After reading it carefully, Takena looked at Diana with disdain and anger. "So your baby daddy thinks you can run a company as big as this? He thinks you can manage a company? You have no formal education, you have no experience. How are you going to manage a company as big as this? Do you think managing a company is as easy as opening your legs for Jones? It's not that easy. You need a certain level of competence, and you don't have it," Takena said after reading the document and understanding the content. "Don't worry about the company or its management. Leave it to me. I can do it. Just watch and see, Diana said. Takena hurriedly gathered his things, carried his bag, and left the office. After he left, Diana went and sat on his seat as the new boss. I have peace now. I remember when I first walked into this office and offered my website freely to Jones to enable my husband to get a job. I never knew that the step I took would change my life forever. It destroyed my marriage and gave me a baby from Jones. It was a terrible decision, but I'm now ready to fully embrace the consequences. Many things have been damaged, so I will move with the tide. No going back, Diana said as she kept her baby on the large table and enjoyed her new power. When Takena stepped out of the office and wanted to take his car, the security man ran to him with speed. Sir, you are not allowed to take the car. I have been instructed to take the keys from you, the security man said respectfully but defiantly. Why? It's my car, Takena said. No, sir. It's the company's car, sir, and since you are no longer the branch manager, you are not allowed to drive it anymore. You are to drop the keys and leave the company premises without any company property, the security man said. Takena looked at him angrily and walked away from the compound. He was so angry, but there was nothing he could do. He had lost the game of power. Later in the evening, when Diana came back home, she came with the company's security men. Takena was sitting in the living room with Ada when they arrived. You are to leave this house immediately. This house is a company property. Remember, you are not paying rent here. The company gave this house to you because of the position you held. Since you are no longer working for the company, you are to pack your things and leave the building immediately. Security, throw them out, Diana said as she walked with swag into her room. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Coming up next, episode 17. Watch out for episode 17. Thanks. God bless you.